Hi, Bonbon here. This is Project Cars 2 actually, my new game, and that's me at the back in the red and white against 15 AI cars. I am using an Xbox controller, so when you see me wobbling all over the road, that's because I don't have the fine controls that a USB steering wheel would have, and there's me shortcutting across the grass and getting told off by race control. I have to drop back into 16th place, which I just did because I don't want to get disqualified. So there we are, right back in the back again. Lost a lot of room there as well. Need to start powering on. Hopefully can finish in the top half of the field. Oh, look at that, so tight. So tight. There's not much room here. Trying to find the gap through all this traffic. It's a nightmare. Now I'm running with the same settings as the rest of these cars, and I'm feeling that I could do quite well if I'd actually done a qualifying session. But I didn't. I've just gone straight in to the race, which put me in at 16th place. Scraping the wall. You lost control a little bit there again. So difficult with the Xbox controller. Anyway, you may recognise the circuit as being Indianapolis Motor Speedway. We are driving Formula A cars here, and I find these actually suit me. Now I've gone with the motor circuit because it's quite easy to work out which direction the next bend is and how far ahead it is. It's a lot easier to drive on this than it is at Silverstone or Imola or Hockenheim. Yeah, it's just round and around and around. Kind of boring. But I'd rather it was a little bit boring and I learnt how to control the vehicles in this game than just make it to the first corner and then get written off. Anyway, where are we now? We're up, getting up through the pack, picking up a few places. The race is 6 laps. I've set it to 6 laps. I figured 6 laps is probably about long enough to find myself in maybe a mid-table position if I could pick up a few people. Not expecting to win this race because, frankly, 6 laps, coming past 16 cars in 6 laps with the same settings. No cheating here. No cheating at all. Now, I have been practicing with, I was racing, bounce off the wall again there, with, I've been trying with the souped up supercars, the Ferraris and such, and the control was just so, one twitch and you're off the road, which when you're driving with an Xbox controller, one twitch and you are off the road easily, bouncing off the walls. That's about the 3rd bounce off the wall from me there. So yes, so I went from the supercars down to something slower, an old Ford Escort, and that was a lot of fun. I'm feeling that maybe we could do a little bit of off-roading with those at some point. And then I went up to the Caterhams, and again an old racing car, and that was also a bunch of fun. But when it came to the Speedway, I switched to these Formula A's, and they kind of suit my driving style. And so here I am, crawling up around the field and chasing down the leaders already. This was going much smoother than I thought it could possibly ever do. Could I possibly? Oh, bounce there. Now what happened was there, he cut right across in front of me, and it was all I could do to hit the brake to save myself from slamming into the wall. If the damage was switched on this particular game, I believe there is a setting for having damage in place, then that would be the end of both of our race, I would have thought. But fortunately with damage switched off. Oh, can I make a pass? Coming up towards the last lap now. The last lap, and it's 3 abreast as we cross the line for the last lap. Can I win it? In the lead there, having used the slipstream to get into the lead. And there, I've got clear road in front of me. I was so made up at this point, thinking, don't do anything stupid, Bonbon. Just don't do anything. Stay away from the wall and just keep an eye on the mirror and make sure nothing's coming up the inside on this final bend. If I can negotiate this final bend, then the race is mine. And much to my surprise, I didn't blow it. The final bend there into the home straight, and it's a win for Bonbon. Take that, AI. Take that. My first race, my first win. I've been Bonbon B, and you've been a very, very welcome.